Hello, thought I'd do an update vlog. I know I did one from my hotel room yesterday, but yeah, I can't let it go without a full vlog. It's a low effort one. I've got no time to set up a green screen, no time to set up a backdrop, because I'm back in work tomorrow at 5 o'clock. As you can see, we got a table full of crisps and cereal and bollocks. So yeah, but warts and all, back to the old style. So, right, let's get the crap out of the way first. The Queen's funeral. When it happened, I came off my break to the mess room, and I've just realised I got my glasses on and I got light shining off the glasses. I'm going to take my glasses off. There we go. I can see well enough of this. It's just close-up reading. I'm okay. So, yeah, I came off for my break, walked into the mess room when the 2-minute silence was on. So I couldn't get my food out. Well, I could, but I didn't. Out of respect, I gave the 2-minute silence, and then I was there for an hour. It was him, pray for the whole time I was on my break. Now, while I do respect other people have their own beliefs, and I will not criticise them or anything. Personally, I'm an atheist, and I hope you respect that too, because live and let live. I was beginning to feel a bit of sympathy for Damien in the first Omen film when they took him to the church. Now, yeah, we've lost a great monarch. We've been on the throne for over 70 years, but and there are people who really like that sort of thing. Sadly, I'm not one of them. I say sadly, for me, I'm just not one of them. I'm just not one of them. As you know, I'm neither pro nor anti-royal. I'm slightly in favour of them staying there. I know people object, and that's fine. It's okay to disagree with me. It's just my opinion. But for me, it was a little bit too much. Tried to sleep in the night with the telly on like I usually do, but every advert was taken over by somber music. So that kept me awake, so it was telly off. Gone. Yeah, so, and now it's all over. I'm going to say it. Prince Andrew is an absolute disgrace to the royal family and should have no privilege whatsoever. He's abused that privilege, so now should have it all removed. That's all I'm saying. I don't hate many people. He's one of the people I do hate. He brings the whole family down. So yeah, let's get that one out of the way. Now, the next bad thing. The budget. What the hell were they thinking? I'll tell you what they were thinking. They're thinking, we're not going to win the next general election no matter what happens. So we'll keep it going as long as possible and fleece the people for as much as we can while we're there. So that's my only logical explanation. I know they backtracked on the upper tax limit now, but they're paying for it with more public service cuts. So, you know, it's all hidden stuff. Now, I know they all have a tendency to be as bad as each other. But this is my personal view. Again, it's my personal opinion. At the next general election, I will be voting Labour. Not because I believe they're any better, but I believe complacency is it's just too much for this party. So I'm going to vote for the party which is going to get them out. No other reason, just to get them out. Because with fresh blood in there, they may not be, they get the same after a while, they're going to have to be changed. But for now, let's just get the Tories out. Right. Enough on politics. There, right. And the other thing that's been niggling me, it's been niggling me for a while, but they've been bringing more and more things in. I mean, we've had stories on Facebook for a while. Things that stay there for 24 hours. That's not interesting. I don't do stories. If you're going to put something on Facebook, leave it there. Leave it there. Just leave it there. Again, if you want to do it, fine. I'm not going to state it again. These are my opinions. This is how I feel about them. If you want to do it, fine, but I got no interest in them. I just skip them. If you want to put, for me, I'll put something on Facebook. I don't trust Facebook's privacy policies, so I put it public, and I don't care. I treat it like a public vlog. So a vlog. I'm doing a vlog now. Yeah, still recovering over the weekend, as you can possibly hear from my voice. Still a bit hoarse from all the shouting where the music was loud. Okay, the other one. Shorts on YouTube. They're all in vertical. You've got no control over the playback, and they loop. Yeah, so I don't watch shorts on YouTube. That's another thing I don't watch. I thought they were a good thing at the time when they first came out, but the more I see them, the more I think, nah, they're for phones. And I do most of my watching on a desktop, so no. And it's the same with Reels on Facebook. That's the latest thing to get, you know what grinds my gears? Peter Griffin, now, isn't it? So yeah, that's the other thing is Reels. So yeah, I won't be watching Reels either. Any Reels come up, skip, scroll through. Nah. Okay, I've got another bloody bad thing. Garmin. They had an update which stopped me from connecting my phone for updates and sync. And they refused to accept that it's the update. They want me to do all sorts of diagnostic tests, which when I did it for my watch with the cycling, took 3/4 of an hour just to get done and synced. Nah, it's not happening. I will try the next update. And oh yeah, that was the other thing. They wanted me to try it on my OnePlus 6T, which works, and and every time you set it up, it's complete setup from scratch. It takes ages. They can go stuff themselves. Give me an update that works and I'll use it. At the moment, I've rolled back. I've used APK Mirror, which I don't like doing, to roll back to the previous version which works, and I'll keep it there for a while. I might even skip the next update and go for the one after. Yeah. Garmin, sort yourselves out. Right, that's the end of the bad things. Well, sort of. Blue Origin, they failed, didn't they? They'll be off for a while. A failure in the launch vehicle. Okay, the capsule survived. If there was any people in there, they would have survived, probably injured, because I think there was a 15G acceleration away from the main body. That's quite a bit. Yeah, they would have known about that completely. But yeah, they would have survived, just. But yeah, that's going to put them back a while. So that's Blue Origin off the cards for a few months while they sort that out. And now to the good stuff. Uphold. Uphold have introduced a virtual card. I could get a physical card, I'd have to pay a tenner. They say postage, but it's admin fee, we all know that. But it gives 4% cash back in Ripple XRP cryptocurrency. So I've been using that all weekend. It came up just in time for Blackpool. So let's see how that goes. But yeah, that's a good thing. If that comes through, it's a nice little discount on just about anything I can put through it. I mean, I could put my rent through it. And that's going to get me quite a lot of cash back on that. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But that's a good thing. I won't get a physical card. I didn't use a physical card all over the weekend. So yeah, and now I go one more thing which I've discovered today. Internet went down short. I thought it was going to go down for a while. We knew it was going to go down. It was scheduled. It came back up quite quickly. But while it was there, I was checking my IP address. I had to go to my server, my main server, VPS, and I had to use the console basically. And the Google board doesn't do the job. It doesn't do cursor movements. So I went back to Swipe. Oh, why did Swipe stop updating their board? Why did Swipe stop updating their keyboard? It don't work properly. If I reboot with Swipe, if I reboot my phone with Swipe enabled, I don't get a keyboard. I got to go through all sorts of fuss to get keyboards back. So I got to disable it before I reboot it. So I normally use Gboard, but Swipe is such a nice keyboard. It's the best keyboard on Android ever done. Damn. Oh yeah. So anyway, the weekend, Blackpool. Wow. I met so many people. And it's such a blast. I didn't go for the gaming, even though I did game. Yeah, I mean, Dave, Charlie, Farr. And I'm going to miss people here. Mainmeister, of course. Big Juffer. Zombie Workshop. Grassamaniac. Nico Diva. Wow, what an awesome My player. Antaeus, Taraloo. Magathri. Desktop Simmer. I'm gonna miss so many people here. Trista Bites and Jason Bradbury, of course. It's such an awesome weekend. I felt spreading myself too thin. So many people, so much to do, so little time. And I'm going again next year. As long as I can get the time off, as long as I can physically be there, I will be there. And meet everyone again. Hopefully we'll meet even more people. Yeah, did the mic running, got a mic fixed between the first and the second panel. I thought it was just a frequency. It wasn't, because something was just niggling on my mind with that, and I'm thinking something's not right there. Because I'm not a quick thinker, I'm an analytical thinker. Sort of, my subconscious does all the work. So I went back to where the mics were, turned them both on, they both worked. Went to the back of the hall, turned them, tested them both there. One worked, one didn't. So I turned the one that worked off, back to the front. The one that didn't work did work. So I started walking away. About a metre or two away, stopped working. Batteries, please! So they got new batteries, I changed the batteries, and it was fine then for the rest of the event, for the other two panels, which was good because the next panel was John Romero. So yeah, absolutely fantastic weekend. Getting up there was horrendous. Booked a 3-car 175. Checking on the various sites I have access to, and some of them are public. It was going to be a 2-car 158. Then just before it turned up, they changed it to a 2-car 150. It was Crampsville. Now 150 is a good unit for rural purposes, but not for long distance. It's a push. So we got the crew 33 minutes late. Because it's a 75 mile an hour unit, and there were problems at Natwich with the crossing. You had to cross the crossing at caution. And I noticed Wilmslow instead of Manchester. Now, I don't pay on our own trains, so I thought, am I going to have to pay between... I can do it, I just need to know. Oh, just get on there, you'll be okay. Gets to Wilmslow, everybody off. No, it was sardines. Everybody off the train. Only to find out the driver didn't know what was happening. He was saying Manchester on the board. It was green light at the end of the platform. And Gad didn't know. Station guy came up and said, yeah, you're going through. But everybody back on, sardines again to Manchester. Manchester platform 14 then, it was crowded. But there were 4 trains before mine. So anyway, I got to the hotel about an hour late. And from there, arcade club. And got to the hotel about after midnight, because I left the arcade club at midnight. But yeah, I didn't spend much time in the hotel. Oh yes, as I say, the hotel was I put the hotel in my mini vlog. So that was gorgeous. Only a small room, it was en suite. But yeah, I mean, I wasn't staying there much anyway. It was just basically somewhere to put my head overnight. But it was really nice. It was a really nice surprise. And about a third of the price of anywhere else. I can't believe it. It was full as well. So yeah, excellent. Breakfast the first 2 days, struggled the second day. Didn't bother on the third day, just came home. Right, and coming home was absolutely uneventful. Everything was on time, and even the buses, 3 turned up at once, so I had a choice. So yeah, and that's the end of a vlog. Short and ill-prepared, and I still look like crap. Alarm set for 3 o'clock tomorrow, so 3 weeks' time from yesterday. Have a good one, enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you then. Bye bye now.